taking us around the world, bringing us stones that literally you've never had the opportunity to see before in a lot of cases. And then your favorite, and I've got to tell you, 1 hour from now, we are doing something we've never done as a today's special. So I hope you'll be ready. We'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But Jay, we're going to go ahead and get the fun started, my friend.
Okay.
Okay, here we go with Boulder Variscite. Now, I think a lot of people would look at this and swear they're looking at turquoise, but we have taken the earrings to $79, the necklace to $89, and I want you to get those HSN charge cards out because we have extra flex on everything. And if you don't have an HSN charge card yet, guess what? You can call, you can get instantly approved. We have people standing by, and you will get $10 off your first purchase. It just might be that today's special that we have coming up in 1 hour from now. A today's special that, is appraised at $258, and we'll be doing less than $150. I shouldn't say anything. When does it ever stop me?
I don't know when you've never not said anything.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Jay, tell us about the Boulder Variscite.
Okay, so this is really rare. It's very unusual. Okay, you find Variscite throughout the world. This is very special. This is Boulder Variscite. Now I'll make a bold statement here. As far as I'm aware, we're the only TV program that's ever shown Boulder Variscite. I don't know anybody else that has this at all. Now, when I first got introduced to this, I got introduced to it in Tucson, and he had one barrel, 155-gallon drum of this material, and I guarantee you this stuff is expensive. It's really expensive. It's really funny that you said it looks like turquoise. Do you know Variscite, a lot of the Variscite sold in the late 60s, early 70s, a lot of them are actually, there's a couple of them out there, they're really famous. I'm not going to get into naming names, but they're actually Variscite. They're not really turquoise.
Really?
Yeah, the only reason that Variscite's Variscite, not turquoise, is it just lacks a couple of elements. That's it.
Really?
That's the only reason it's not. In fact, you really have to be able to test it to know whether you're looking at Variscite or if you're looking at turquoise on certain different types. Right. I found this in Australia, and literally in the outback. In fact, we've got some video. This is the trip of us going out to the Variscite mine, and you can see this. You see that road and everything. That's all old. There's no real road, right? You just kind of make your own road to go out there. We had a GPS, and that's how we went out and looked at it. This was about, oh my gosh, this had to be 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And this is what it looks like in the rough. It only comes.
So the coloration that we're seeing here with the tan running.
That's all natural.
That's so cool.
The Boulder Variscite only comes from one place in the entire world that I'm aware of, and I've got the material. Like I said, we did this about 5 or 6 years ago. Is when we first saw it, when we went out and filmed it, and it took about 2 years after that before we ever got the equipment in to actually do any of the mining. It took, to mine this, it takes, they actually make a big camping trip. They go in, they take about 2 months, they take all the equipment in, they take all the food, all the water, all the fuel. There's nothing out there. You saw it. Looks like, you'd think you woke up on Mars, because there's literally not anything out there. I mean, there's kangaroos, there's camels, that kind of thing, that you see, but that's it for wildlife. There's no other human beings. There's no place to go in to even get fuel or water. It would take you over 2 days to get to a place where you could get water or you could get fuel, just solid driving. We left a station, a ranch house, before sunup, and we drove and we got there late afternoon, and we came back out to the ranch house, or they call it the station. We came back like at 10 o'clock midnight, which is driving in Australia at night is especially out there. If you saw there's no road, you get off that path, you just miss anything, and you never know where you could end up.
Oh no!
It's quite the adventure. Don't you love this? And I love it. I just love how it looks, and you have those natural veins of Variscite, and that runs through the host rock, like you saw the host rock there. And like I said, I don't know anybody else that really has this, that they're doing it. You do see it in Tucson, and that's how I got introduced to it. But just a little small cabochon of this. A small cabochon will run, wholesale will run anywhere from $50 to $125.
And look at how much you're getting.
Oh, no, you'll never see a value in Boulder Variscite, anything like this.
Okay, I gotta tell you, we're starting our 5 and 5 right now, and ready, set, go, because this is the time to shop.